Welcome to the Build Your Private Practice podcast, a space for Canadian therapists who want to support others, make an impact, and build a sustainable practice that works for them too. I'm your host, Liane Wood, a registered psychotherapist, group practice owner, and business mentor, and I'm here to help you build a private practice that allows you to keep doing the work you love without burning out. Because the people who need your help the most are counting on you, and you deserve a practice that supports you while you support them. Let's dive in. Hi there. This episode is brought to you by Jane Websites, an online platform that helps you build your website in minutes. If building a website has been sitting on your to-do list for a little too long, I get it. It can feel overwhelming, but Jane Websites really does make it easy, and I promise there are no tech skills required. Their AI-supported builder helps you create a professional modern site that reflects your clinic beautifully. From there, you are in control. Customize pages and easily edit or update your content anytime. And if you ever get stuck, Jane's friendly support team is there to guide you so you're never doing it alone. You can get started by heading to janewebsites.com/Liane, Liane, and don't forget to use my code BYPP1MO for a free month on your new website. Welcome to the Build Your Private Practice podcast, the podcast for Canadian therapists who want to grow a sustainable, profitable practice that supports their lives, not drains it. I'm your host, Liane Wood, psychotherapist and business mentor, and I'm here to help you build your private practice with more ease, income, and impact without the burnout. Today, I want to talk to those of you who have been sitting in a place a lot of therapists know well, waiting. Waiting for referrals, waiting for word of mouth to pick up, waiting for someone to find your listing and reach out. And let me be clear, referrals are not a bad thing. In fact, they can be an amazing part of your marketing system, but they shouldn't be your entire strategy. Because if you're relying solely on referrals, then you're not really in control of your caseload. You're not building something stable and sustainable. You're hoping. And hope, while beautiful in a clinical relationship, isn't a strategy when it comes to your practice. So, if you've ever said, I just need more referrals, or it's been quiet lately, I hope things pick up soon, this episode is your invitation to take back control. All right, let's talk about how to shift from passive to proactive in a way that still feels aligned, ethical, and definitely not salesy. Here at Build Your Private Practice, we talk about a 4-phase visibility strategy that helps therapists move from being found to being seen. So I'm going to walk through that with you. The first phase is what we call root and reflect. Before we do any marketing at all, I want to invite you to start with gaining clarity. This means getting really clear on your niche, your top areas of focus or specialties, and what makes your approach unique. Who do you help? What are they struggling with? And why are you the right person to support them? Now, this might sound really basic, but I promise you, skipping this step is one of the biggest reasons marketing falls flat. And once you know who you help and how, you can start crafting a message that resonates. Phase 2 is to be seen with clarity. And this is where you make sure your digital presence is aligned and consistent. Think about your website, your Psychology Today profile, Therapy Owl, Google listings. Do they all reflect the same voice, the same tone, the same niche? Does your ideal client land on your website and immediately think, this person gets me? If not, there's your homework. I want to invite you to update your bios, refresh your headshot, and make sure your services and specialties are crystal clear. This doesn't have to be fancy, it just needs to be human and aligned. All right, phase 3 is tell the story. And this is the part most therapists skip. but honestly, it makes a big difference. So instead of quietly updating your website and waiting, you want to announce your presence. Now, that could mean sending a welcome email to your community or network, posting an intro video on social media, or writing a values based blog that shares your approach. This is not about going viral, but it is about showing up in a way that helps people connect and connect with you. Connection leads to trust, and trust leads to bookings. Okay, phase four, and this one is huge: build real relationships. So many therapists are uncomfortable with marketing because it feels like shouting into the void. But real growth happens in relationship. So start by identifying 5 to 10 people or organizations who would genuinely benefit from knowing you exist. Local doctors, school counselors, community organizations, wellness professionals, and then reach out, not with a cold pitch, but with a warm, value based intro. Let them know who you help, how you work, and that you're open to accepting referrals. Offer to collaborate with them. Ask them how you can support them. This one strategy alone has built full caseloads for so many of the therapists I work with. And I want to leave you now with one last reminder. You don't need to be everywhere. You just need to be consistent. So I want to encourage you to pick a few key platforms or strategies and then show up in a way that feels doable and sustainable for you. And if perfectionism is keeping you invisible, it's time to let that go and embrace good enough. Because the clients who need you, they're already looking. You just need to meet them halfway. And if you're ready to create a steady stream of aligned full fee clients in a way that's sustainable and aligned with your values, check out our program, Accelerate Your Practice. It's our signature program that helps you fill your schedule with ease without relying on referrals or running yourself ragged. You can learn more online at buildyourprivatepractice.ca. Thanks so much for being here today, and I'll see you next week. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Build Your Private Practice podcast. If today's episode resonated with you, I'd love it if you'd subscribe, leave a review, or share it with a fellow Canadian therapist who needs this. And remember, the work you do matters. Keep showing up, keep holding space, and keep building a practice that works for you. If you're looking for practical tools or support to grow your practice with more clarity and confidence, head to buildyourprivatepractice.ca. There's lots waiting for you there. I'll see you next time.